It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see Puka Nacua. He's making noise for some end-of-year awards and could hit 1,400 yards this week. It's the Huskies and the Colts, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Hoosier State and Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Today it's a Week 14 matchup, which should be a good one, as it'll be the Huskies of Tokyo taking on the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for this visiting Tokyo club, they've handled all comers through the first 3 months, a perfect 12-0.
Yeah, they're 3/4 of the way to a perfect season, and now's where it really starts to get into your mind. We'll see if it affects their play in any way.
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. At a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. Nance in trouble, and he's taken down. Bubba Bolden in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
That's pulled in at the 32. That's a 49-yard punt, 8, though, on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off play action, Fields. That one finds Hyatt. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 25 yards that time. One play action, Fields. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The partner of this offense, 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night, 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of '85. But then they never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner, didn't it almost feel like a setup?
And it's caught. Touchdown. Jalen Hyatt, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Huskies get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, They must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. And maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried. They just didn't get it done.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Gay's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Fields. And this one is incomplete. Jalen Hyatt was the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down. You look at this Colt defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the number 1 passing team in the NFL.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown! Jamison Williams, 56 yards. And the Huskies are able to stretch out their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Just a 4-play drive that time. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Nance. And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Tokyo offense heads back out there now. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us.
There he goes left side. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The numbers for him from a week ago: 6 catches, 77 yards, and a touchdown.
And he now has 8 touchdowns on the season, and I just know this. He's going to be so eager to run routes in this one and try and get to the end zone at least 2 more times.
Touchdown! Jalen Hyatt, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is up to 18 now. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And it was Jalen Hyatt with a touchdown catch to end the drive. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. On 1st and 10, Nance. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Here's Swift. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2nd and goal from the 1. Swift is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Tokyo offense heads back out there now. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown. Jamison Williams. His 104th career touchdown. One shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Huskies are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Byron Young coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Off play action. Nance. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
And that is no good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
Now throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Touchdown! Jalen Hyatt on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Huskies are able to add on to their first-half lead.
Okay, we need to double-check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down.
Good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Throwing to start the drive. Nance. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That is caught at the 7-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Nance.
That one was tipped up in the air and fortunately fell away for the defense because if the offense is able to grab that one, that's a short little jaunt into the end zone because there's not enough reaction time off of a tip ball for the defense to rally and make a tackle.
Got a man. It's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Colts get a bit closer. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. We're in the 2nd quarter. He already has 2 touchdowns. We know how good he is. That's well documented. How do you contain him?
We know he's a nightmare. So in this situation, I would go ahead and...
There he goes, right side. Now he's loose again. And all the way in for the touchdown. Jamison Williams on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Colts. DeAndre Swift. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it'll cut the lead down to 18. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the second quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver because they need a quarterback throwing it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables. But, boy, he's getting it done and in a big way. Right now, he wants to rock on every snap.
Yeah, he's counting his yards in the hundreds, not the tens. 2nd and 10. Fields again. Hyatt has got it. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. What a first half he's putting together. He's over 200 yards receiving already, and he has a first down there. Fields now to throw. Looking Hyatt's way once again. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On 1st down, it's Fields. Hyatt able to make the catch downfield. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. And what a big-time play there. 48 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Here's Fields. They'll roll him out right. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jamison Williams on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Huskies are able to widen their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Swift going to try up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Aleem McNeil in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. He's the star wide receiver, and he's doing his thing so far here into the second quarter.
And how you get distinguished as a star is each and every...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And touchdown. Puka Nacua with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Huskies have got it on cruise control. Extra point splits the uprights. And a rout is on here in this first half. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. On first down, Nance, and he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up third down now. Looking to throw. Nance. A slant route caught by Bateman. He's into space past the 25. Touchdown! Rashad Bateman, 45 yards. And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit. Gay is on for the point after. And that will cut this lead down to 25. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's Rashad Bateman who finished it all off with a touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. The Tokyo offense heads back out there now. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Completed to Hyatt. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. He connects with Hyatt. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. A final shot before the break. Fields. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. A monster game so far, third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though?
And got his man complete. There he goes again. Jamison Williams. Touchdown. Jamison Williams. 98 yards. And the Huskies come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. Oh, did the kicking team get it? Yes. The onside kick works like a charm. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Fields. And his throw here's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Back to the air, Fields on 2nd down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jamison Williams, 30 yards. And the Huskies extend their lead yet again. Extra point forthcoming. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Operating from the gun. Nance. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Bubba Bolden picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Pulled in at the 24. It'll be a 45-yard punt, and couple that with a loss on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. He's hoping to take what has been a good game here and make it a great game. It's so far solid, and we're still in the third quarter.
And there's nothing wrong with solid. You want to be that. You want to be reliable. You want to be a guy that puts your team in a position to have a chance to win. And that's what we're seeing from him. And there's also that added element that maybe it can become a little bit more as this game goes on.
We'll try to make it more here on this drive. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Off play action, Fields. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown. Jamison Williams with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Huskies get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Throwing on 1st down. Nance. And it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Back to throw. Nance. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. The Colts send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. Sort of a slow and steady game so far, but reliable for him here in this third quarter.
Sounds like we're describing a possession receiver, right? The one that finds a way to make the big catches, the ones that break the backs of defenses, keep first downs.
He's got a man, complete. Down the right sideline, touchdown. Jamison Williams, 75 yards, and the Huskies are pouring it on. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use than that, man. One play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
On did the kicking team get it? Yes. The onside kick works like a charm. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. The drive starts with a completion left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. One play action. Fields. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Play action. It's Fields. Touchdown. Jalen Hyatt. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Huskies just continue to roll. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. On did the kicking team get it? Yes. The onside kick works like a charm. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Fields on first down. That's complete to Laporta. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And quickly they get to the line. They'll fake the handoff, now Fields. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Jamison Williams, 37 yards. And the Huskies have got it on cruise control. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Nance. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Nance working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. On 1st and 10, Nance. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And I could see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways. Called this.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Bubba Bolden, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. He sort of just keeps chipping away at this defense. Hasn't had a spectacular game, but here in the 3rd quarter, that they've known all game long that he's there.
He's the type of guy that frustrates you if you're playing defense because...
And now off to the races down the right side. Jamison Williams, touchdown. Jamison Williams, 98 yards. And the Huskies will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Nance. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Multiple defenders in there to bring him down as this quarter comes to an end. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Throwing on 3rd and long. Nance out of his hands quickly to Pittman. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. Tokyo set to go on offense once again. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. There he goes again. Touchdown. Jamison Williams. finding the end zone yet again. And the Huskies add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point splits the uprights, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Byron Young able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. Looking to throw on second down. Nance got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Nance under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Aiden Hutchinson getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. To throw on second down. Nance. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Oh, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make some...
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Byron Young. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Tokyo set to go on offense once again. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
A big play there. 43 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jamison Williams. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Huskies are on their way to a sensational 13-0 start as they extend their lead here. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Oh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Throwing to start the drive. Nance. A quick throw there is incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit
under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Aiden Hutchinson. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Partner, my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front seven today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
Here we go.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you could always get the backup some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. It's fun.
I love the way that you expressed that because you gave plenty of reasons why people like to do things. But ultimately, they just like to keep their foot on the gas, and they just want to tromp on teams. And what I like to see is, if you like to do that, how do you handle it when it comes back against you on those days where someone can run it up on you?
And that's caught at the 25. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Point after here coming up. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. Oh, did the kicking team get it? Yes. The onside kick works like a charm. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. It's a big play there. 49 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Rolling to his right. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Throwing to start the drive. Nance. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. No gain, and it's 2nd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. They need 18 yards here on third down. Back to throw. Nance. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Aiden Hutchinson. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On first down, it's Fields. That's caught inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Throwing to start the drive. Nance. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Aleem McNeil able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Nance throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Nance. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league. That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end.
And got his man complete. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
I've been going hard from the night into the daylight, telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same.